This is one of those stories that I still think back on and have no idea what to think about it. It was so surreal, so abnormal, so odd, and to this day I get the chills telling it just because it was so weird. But this was back in middle school. I was very young. I was actually hanging out with two friends of mine, and we were having a sleepover at one of my friends' houses. And it was just before nighttime. It was probably like 6 or 7 p.m. And we're deciding what to do for the night. You know, normal kids might play video games, watch a movie, something of that sort. But one of my friends was like, why don't we try to get a Ouija board? Now, just for context, I grew up in a pretty religious family, so Ouija boards and things of that nature, we didn't mess with them. But like I said, I was young at this time. I didn't want to be the buzzkill, so I said, yeah, let's do it. So funny enough, I remember the store we found a Ouija board at was Toys R Us. Still have no idea why that's possible, but we brought this thing back from Toys R Us, and we were actually staying in his basement, in this bedroom in the basement. So we started asking it the generic questions, you know, who's out there? We had no idea what we were doing. And I remember every once in a while, my friend would like move his arm really quickly, really suddenly. We'd get all freaked out. But honestly, for 15, 20 minutes, nothing really happened. And it was to the point where we got bored. We just said, this isn't working. We're gonna put it away. And the night was then winding down. So we were all gonna go to bed. We all have separate beds in this bedroom. And that was how my night ended. I fell asleep for the rest of the night. Wasn't the same for my friends. So one friend wakes up suddenly, very early in the morning. It's probably 2 or 3 a.m. and he's gotta use the restroom really badly. So he jumps out of bed, runs upstairs, does his thing, comes back down, opens the door, and he's like rubbing the sleep from his eyes. As he's opening the door, he sees this thing, what looks like is on all fours, because he has two hands around our other friend's neck, choking him. And the thing is just staring at this friend of mine. And my friend is so freaked out, he literally sprints to his bed, pulls the cover over his face, and passes out for the rest of the night. Doesn't try to help our friend. I mean, we're all kids. He was terrified out of his mind. He just wanted to get back to sleep as soon as possible. And he thought there's no way that thing could be real. So this is where things get weird. We wake up the next morning, and the other friend starts telling us last night was the first time he ever got sleep paralysis. So when he opened his eyes and he couldn't move his body, all that he saw above him was a demon strangling him. And he was trying to breathe, gasping for air, but it's to the point where he literally went unconscious, fell back asleep for the rest of the night, and woke up that morning. Frankly, neither of my friends have been the same since that day. They still don't like to talk about it, and I still don't know what to think about it.